Hey guys, so today I'm going to go over chill mode versus standard mode, so if you're interested, stay tuned. Hey guys, so there's been a lot of talk about chill mode versus standard mode, so I thought I would do a comparison. So here's my little sheet here on my 2018 Model 3 mid-range. So what I did was I just tested my drive to and from work. So as you can see, 10 drive average. So basically I tested each chill mode and standard mode for a week driving to and from work. So my work is 8 miles away. And I did this because I'm trying to keep all the conditions and things the same, you know, same route, same everything. The weather was pretty negligible. It was basically like 60, 65 in the morning, and then about 85, 90-ish in the afternoon when I was driving around. Basically sunny every day, a couple days overcast, so we'll just say this is pretty close, at least in my opinion. So basically what I did is I just drove my 8 miles a day, and I recorded, or I just used the screen, and you know, told me, oh, today you drove 8 miles and you used 244 watt hours per mile in energy. So when you multiply that out in total watt hours, actually watt hours. It's so this one, you know, just 8 miles times 244, and you get almost 2 kilowatts of energy. And so, you know, do that for all 10 drives for chill mode, and then same thing in standard mode. And so what I did was I took the total of all the watt hours per mile and then divided that by 10, so you get your 10 drive average. So in chill mode, I got 215 watt hours per mile, and then if you come down here to the standard, I got 223 watt hours per mile. So it's a whole, what is that, 5, 6, 7, 8 watt hours a mile difference. And so when you calculate that out into actuals, chill mode I use 17 kilowatt hours of energy, and then on standard mode I basically use 17-ish kilowatt hours of energy. So when you take do the math, basically using chill mode I saved the whole 648 watt hours of energy. So basically a half a kilowatt hour of energy. So based on my 13 cents per kilowatt hour from my utility company, I saved a whole 8 cents driving in chill mode versus standard mode. So as you can see, that at least in my experience, the difference between standard and chill mode is basically negligible. It's pretty much nothing. And so what I learned from doing this test is that it is very frustrating to drive, at least for me, in chill mode, because the whole point of chill mode is to reduce your acceleration, because that's kind of what uses a lot of energy, is when you romp it and you want like max power or a lot of power down to the wheels, that's going to use up more energy to get the car to go. It's like all that torque. So I found that chill mode was very frustrating for me because it limits your acceleration, and it's too limiting. So basically I found myself pressing the gas pedal down harder in chill mode to get the car to move at least at a decent pace, or an acceptable pace for me. And so I think by doing that, I'm obviously using more energy. And I think my personal results show it, that basically your numbers are looking basically the same, because I probably was pushing the gas pedal down hard enough to make the car drive pretty much like a standard car, instead of driving in chill mode and trying to save energy, because it was that frustrating for me. And also, clarification, I don't drive the car like I stole it. I'm a pretty chill driver for the most part. I don't really romp it all that often. You know, every once in a while for fun, but I definitely don't drive the car really hard all the time. So I'm not going to be one of those people that need new tires after like 20,000 miles. So I've seen a lot of posts on that where basically, I think a lot of guys that drive their car really hard, the Michelin XM4 tires, the stock ones on these 18-inch aero rims, get worn out super quick when you romp it all the time. So that is not going to be me. However, I do think that if you are a real stiffler and kind of frugal, and you're very, very patient, I think you can get chill mode to work where you can actually save a decent amount of energy. But again, you have to be very patient, and you have to be willing to drive really slow. So basically like grandma slow, which for me, I can't do that because I feel like first, I don't have the patience to drive that slow. And second, I feel like you're going to really hold up traffic doing that. And I can't do that either. I can't like screw other people over just to try and save a little bit of energy. It's not worth it to me. And I just feel like it's kind of almost like a dick move. You know what I mean? So I think you could make it work if you're very patient and kind of a stiffler for saving energy. So of course, this is my own experience. I did have a friend, Kevin, the guy in my P3D video, his P3D, he actually gave this a shot too. Not on as grand a scale as me, but he did give it a little bit of a shot. And he was saying that he was saving about 50 watt-hours per mile on his car. Reasons for that, I think, are because one, the P3D is heavier than my car. It's got another motor. And so he's already running at a higher efficiency than I am because of all that extra weight he's carrying around. So I think his car will make a bigger impact doing this because the car is heavier. So limiting that acceleration in a heavier car will, give you, it'll basically limit you more, where basically it'll save you more because the car is heavier. Hope that makes sense. That sounds kind of confusing. Anyways, heavier car, more impact by driving slower. Another thing that impacts this chill mode over standard mode, I think, is how you drive. So if you just drive normally like me, I feel like it's probably not going to make that much of an impact. But if you drive really hard all the time and things like that, then trying to, I guess, quote unquote, chill out and drive a little bit slower will probably make a bigger impact on your efficiency. So, that's pretty much it. As you can see, this test for me didn't really do anything. It just gave me gray hairs, basically, being all frustrated all the time. So I will not be doing this test again because chill mode is just too slow for me. But watching this video, do you think the results are worth keeping chill mode on and seeing if you can get better efficiency and trying to save energy? So again, it depends how you drive, but do you think it's worth it to try this and see if you can save a bunch of energy and save a bunch of money in turn? So let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and thanks for watching.